Day 4 of Formula 1 2019 car launches. 3 cars launching today, and this morning was the turn of the reigning world champions, Mercedes. Right, it's been no secret that across this week I've been a little bit down on a lot of the liveries, a little bit bored that a lot of teams have kept it the same. Renault, Toro Rosso, it's exactly the same livery as last year. Williams, that thing can just get in the bin. Haas F1 is fine. So, am I looking forward to today? Yes, obviously I am. But at the same time, was I looking forward to a new Mercedes livery? I don't really know. Because we saw all those little teaser images of that funny little camouflage sort of paint job, and then late last night they decided to juke us all and say, maybe we won't use that. And as you can see, they have not used that. And instead, they have delivered, in my opinion, the nicest looking car yet of the year. This is a beautiful livery from Mercedes. This is a livery done right. Not like the Williams, where there's just random splotches everywhere. This is a deliberate job with gradients. I complained about gradients on the Williams car, but this is a perfect example of how gradients on an F1 car can look good. Not always, but this is done so well. And Mercedes almost going back to their roots a little bit. This really reminds me of a 2010, 2011 Mercedes. I'd love to know if you agree with that. But it's almost got, rather than it being an in-your-face silver, it's almost a dulled down, almost matte silver, almost a grey, really, which I really like the little mix-up there. Less turquoise used in it. Last year we saw multiple turquoise streams. They just have this one stream arcing from the bottom of the nose all the way through the side pod of the car, and then we've got that turquoise Petronas logo on the back. It looks so well. They've implemented the halo much better into their design this year. A lot of the teams actually, I think, have done a massively brilliant job of implementing the halo. Whether that's because they've had a year to really play with it and get to know it a bit better, I don't really know. But last year we saw most of the teams just slapping on a black halo, really making it as ugly as possible. But this year a lot of them have really compacted that in, and you can see on the Mercedes they've done such a good job of hiding that halo. But the area for me which is just incredible is this rear end of the car. This just looks incredible. And with the white 77, I thought it was interesting that they actually decided to use Valtteri Bottas's numbers over Lewis Hamilton's, but I think that's just probably because every time they use the number 44. So just mixing it up a little bit, but focusing on where that number 77 is, that gradient is done so well. And from the naked eye, maybe not quite the naked eye, but it looks like it's just silver transitioning through to black. But when you really look closely, it's actually all of the promotional material they've been putting out at the moment has had these tiny little, they're almost Mercedes logo little confetti flecks thrown everywhere. And that's exactly what there are. They're tiny little, almost 3-pointed stars all over the car. And I think it's done so well. It's so clever. And I absolutely love it. And not at one point today did I expect the Mercedes livery to be the one that I was getting most excited about. Whether that's because we still got 2 to go today and I'm really looking forward to them, I don't really know. But this is so smart. I cannot wait to see this fighting at the front. Because it's almost, like I say, it's almost a classical take on the Mercedes. And it's top job. It's a top job. It's a big round of applause from me, and I'd love to know what you guys think. Maybe you guys don't like it. Maybe you think it's too safe from Mercedes, too plain, if you will, but look at that. That is so mega, the back of that car, but I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments below. Probably a few more videos coming out today with the launch of Racing Point at 2:30 this afternoon. That's going to be live streamed on YouTube, and then lovely stuff from Red Bull, they've not told us. So that could be at any point today. So keep your eye out for that one. But as I say, I'd love to know your thoughts on the Mercedes 2019 car. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.